Ancient Egypt, a civilization known for its grandeur and innovation, did not evolve in isolation. The sands of time tell tales of interactions, exchanges, and even conflicts with its Asian neighbors. These encounters, spanning centuries, left indelible marks on the very fabric of Egyptian society. From military innovations to cultural practices, the influence of the East on the land of the pharaohs is undeniable. Imagine the Nile, a cradle of civilization flowing through time, witnessing the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of cultures. This majestic river, a lifeline for Egypt, also served as a gateway connecting it to Asia, a vast continent teeming with its own unique civilizations. Trade routes crisscrossed the land, bringing merchants, artisans, and adventurers, each interaction leaving behind a piece of their culture, subtly woven into the tapestry of Egyptian life. The impact of these encounters resonated through the halls of power, echoed in the streets, and found expression in the art, religion, and even the military strategies of ancient Egypt. Let us embark on a journey through time, exploring the profound influence of Asia on this ancient civilization, a testament to the interconnectedness of our world, even in the distant past. The Hyksos, a people whose origins likely lay in Western Asia, emerged from the mists of time as a powerful force in Egyptian history. Around the 17th century BCE, they established their dominion over Lower Egypt, marking the beginning of the Second Intermediate Period. Their arrival heralded a new era in Egyptian warfare, one marked by the introduction of the horse-drawn chariot. Prior to the Hyksos, Egyptian chariots were primarily ceremonial vehicles, symbols of pharaonic power rather than practical instruments of war. The Hyksos, however, employed the chariot as a devastating weapon, its speed and maneuverability overwhelming traditional Egyptian infantry. This technological advantage allowed them to conquer and rule for over a century, forever altering the face of Egyptian warfare. The Hyksos, despite being seen as foreign rulers, were not simply conquerors who imposed their culture. They adopted Egyptian customs, titles, and even deities, demonstrating a degree of assimilation. Their rule, while marking a period of upheaval, also facilitated cultural exchange. New technologies like the composite bow and improved bronze working techniques found their way into Egypt, further enriching its cultural repertoire. The New Kingdom period witnessed a resurgent Egypt, its pharaohs eager to reassert their dominance and secure their borders. This ambition led them eastward into the Levant, a region encompassing modern-day Israel, Lebanon, Syria, and Jordan. Here, the Egyptians clashed with powerful empires like the Hittites and the Mitanni, forging new alliances and engaging in prolonged conflicts that shaped the geopolitical landscape of the ancient Near East. These campaigns, while driven by imperial ambitions, also fostered cultural exchange between Egypt and its Asian neighbors. Egyptian art and architecture began to incorporate elements from the Levant, reflecting the interconnectedness of the region. Religious practices too saw a degree of syncretism, with Egyptian deities being assimilated into Levantine pantheons, and vice versa. The Amarna period, during the reign of Akhenaten, witnessed a fascinating shift in Egyptian foreign policy. Diplomacy and peaceful coexistence took precedence over military conquest. The Amarna letters, a collection of clay tablets containing diplomatic correspondence between Egypt and its neighbors, provide a unique window into the complex web of international relations in the Late Bronze Age, highlighting the influence of diplomacy and cultural exchange during this era. The Achaemenid Empire, under the reign of Cambyses II, conquered Egypt in 525 BCE, ushering in a new era of Persian rule. Unlike the Hyksos, the Persians integrated Egypt into their vast empire, which stretched from the Indus Valley to the Aegean Sea. Egypt, under Persian rule, became a satrapy or province, ruled by a governor appointed by the Persian king. The Persians, known for their administrative efficiency and religious tolerance, left their mark on Egyptian society. They introduced the Aramaic language and script, which became widely used in administration and commerce. The Persians also implemented a standardized system of weights and measures, facilitating trade and economic activity within their vast empire. Despite periods of rebellion and resistance, Egypt remained under Persian rule for over a century. This period witnessed a degree of cultural fusion, with Persian artistic motifs and architectural styles influencing Egyptian art and architecture. The legacy of Persian rule in Egypt is evident in the enduring presence of Persian loanwords in the Egyptian language, and the adoption of certain Persian administrative practices that continued even after the fall of the Achaemenid Empire.